ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
For sure. I got you up on there, man. Say what's up to everybody.
All right, yeah, Playa T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Yo, I'm glad you with us. Yeah, we took a short stint out to Atlanta last week. So, pardon our absence. If you seen us out there rocking, you should have threw your hands up, threw the peace sign and said what's up. You know how we do, straight up and down. Big shout out to Boozy, though. He showed us love out there. Big shout out to Boozy. But, no live show tonight. I really appreciate you tuning in. But we're gonna be back at you. We got some really great shows coming up. Y'all know about T Vix and Miss Dean. They down with No Limit and Master P. They were on some time ago.
Oh, they coming back out?
Yeah, they just hit us up. They ready to come back on the 22nd. They'll be on the 29th. Excuse me. They'll be here.
That last show was hot.
Yeah, with the pads, the menstrual cycle and all that.
No, I'm talking about with that too.
Oh, you talking about when yeah. They show was hot. Yeah, if y'all ain't see that show, y'all gotta go back and look. It's probably up here on the website. Peruse the website or hit our YouTube or where we got the archives.
King and queen type
Yeah, they both flow. They both got they both entrepreneurs. Master P rocking with them on the music side and on the product development side. So big shout out to Master P. T Vix, he got a whole joint with Mr. Swerve on. So, but he got some new joint. It was his birthday the other day, but he got a new joint coming out, new material.
They still making music?
Still making music. The wifey got a new video out. It's really dope. So big shout out to T Vix and Miss Dean. They're going to be back on the 29th. So we're going to be looking forward to that. We got another great show with a home health care aide, and she's a mom, and she wants to come on and tell her story and talk about the plight of the dark peoples, So we got a really great show with her coming up, too. Home health care aide. I forget the name off the top. Y'all don't crucify me. But it's up there. Y'all can check the socials out. They're coming on. Really, really great shows coming on. We wish we would have got with Letitia Aguilar. We don't know what happened. But things happen in this business, Yeah, so, but, yeah, man, we looking forward to that.
Who was Letitia coming on and talking about, T? If people don't know.
Well, Letitia, she left me a real endearing message when she wanted to come on. She said she wanted to come give her personal testimony. She said she was molested by a family member, and, she had to overcome that to where she's this lifestyle coach now. Just figure that, fathom that. You go from a terrible injustice and pain brought onto you by someone else like that, someone you put your trust in, a family member, and they betray your trust and violate your space and your body. That's terrible. But to overcome that and want to help other people. We wish we would have got her on board tonight, but nonetheless, hit her page up, let her know she got love and support. That's all we were going to do, wrap our arms around us. Yeah, it's to say, you know what, and that's the word she chose to use. I wish I could play it for you all. That's the word she used when she was hitting me up, because I responded to her. She said she want to come on, give her personal testimony. And I told her she could, and she was just like, oh, I'm thankful for you giving me a safe space. That's the word she used. So a lot of you out there, that's who we are. We are a safe space because we're not here to judge you. When you come sit and talk to me, it's not like I'm listening just waiting to talk, No, I'm listening. I'm even listening to what you're not saying. And it feels good. It feels good to have someone actually sit and listen to you and not just be waiting to talk. That's what we're missing out here in the world. That's what this platform is all about. You all starting to donate, and we really appreciate that. What we ask you to do is to put a big face on it. I think somebody hit us up today, T Vix and Miss Dean and them. But listen, when you want to, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I won't divulge what she. I won't divulge. A personal conversation through the DM. I won't do that. Just know they supported the platform, and you can too. You can too. You don't gotta just sit up and point your finger and talk about everything that we're not doing or haven't done or we should do. Instead of gaslighting the public about us, go on and support us. Help us get there. Take us through there. If we ain't been through there, take us through there.
I take you there.
Yeah. No, hey, speaking of that, I went to go see Mike. Y'all seen Mike yet? Yeah, it's a very good movie. And one thing about it, his nephew played the part of him. His nephew, Jafar, played the part of Mike.
Oh, that was his nephew?
Yeah, that's his nephew. Yeah, look like him, talk like him. You know what? Janet got kind of mad though, because she said Jermaine put his son up to it and to exploit Michael and the family. So she's on she having a hard time with that. She didn't support the film. She told the filmmakers, don't even have my likeness, and you better not even have my likeness in your movie. Don't mention my name, don't have my likeness, none of that.
Whoa, Janet.
Yeah, and she said she was disappointed that Jermaine let Jafar, which I guess that's his father, Jermaine let that happen. But to me, when you look at the movie, right, the father, Joe was more on some branding. He was trying to make a family brand where the whole family could eat off the name forever. Not just one person, not just Mike, not just Janet or anybody, but he was trying to set it up to where they all ate after their last name.
But they have that song going on in the behind closed doors or whatever, to make Michael want to branch off and get away from them.
Oh man, in the movie, Mike came to the record execs and said, listen, I want to do my own thing, but listen, I need you to tell my father that it's your idea and not mine. Because he was going to stand in the way. But one thing I did like, Mike honored a couple tours before he actually left and went on his own. His father, he honored some tours with his brother, where his father set up some tours behind his back, and he still participated. He was salty at his dad. So that's why, and this happened in real life. During the concert, he said, this is going to be my last tour with my brothers. Yeah, it was. And he mentioned it, but that's why he mentioned it, because his father was telling people behind the scenes, yeah, we got it all lined up. We got international show, da-da-da-da. Mike shut it down right in front of everybody. Look, this is going to be my last one, And it's, but... it seemed like they were trying to villainize his father, though, demonize him.
Yeah, that's what somebody told me. Somebody said that.
They was trying to make it like he was so, because the movie, the movie comes on with Joe Jackson whooping Michael. Like like, but I had to dispel that. I had to go online and say, listen, I met Joe. Right. Joe had the whitest teeth. The clearest skin. That means he treated himself really well. I don't see him the type as to abuse no drugs and alcohol, which means he was mostly in his right mind. And he might have disciplined his kids, but it wasn't to the fact, because none of them comes out and say bad about their dad.
Man, what about the kids who didn't get
But that's
how they turned out?
Propaganda though. Right?
Propaganda, huh?
What about the kids who didn't get whooped? How they turned out?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I
I don't know. I don't know how they turned out.
Results mean a lot.
I used to get punched in the mouth. That.
Look at you can't play a team.
Yeah, it was more of a punch game to the mouth. It was rarely the belt action.
You don't think Joe was doing that to Jermaine and Jay?
Joe was being a disciplinarian.
They about 17, 18.
He was a man.
Just think about it, though. They called him Joseph. Now, to call your dad not dad and to call him by his first name,
Wow.
that's wild. That either he beat that into you Or you took it up after the mama. The mama wouldn't give you the respect. I don't know what's going on. Something transpired, but I don't think he was the devil. I never heard Mike say that. Mike said he loved his father.
Well, I ain't really never heard Mike say too much though, for real.
Yeah, so, and I started sharing the video when we caught up with Joe when he was down here in the flats, and I asked Joe the tough question. I said, first I said, you remember we was at your party and with Marshall Thompson, and he remembered, and we all laughed and giggled about it. And I said, Joe, I got to ask you a tough question. What do you say about your son? First, I gave my condolences, and I say, what do you say to people saying that his death could have been foul play? He had immediately jumped on it. Go back and look at the video. He said, I was the first one to say it besides LaToya. Me and LaToya, he said she used the word murder. I used the word foul play because foul play encompasses everything. He was like, it was more than Dr. Conrad Murray. And LaToya, she just came out and said, they had her on some interview on some radio station, and she say, the woman was trying to get her to call out names. She said, I ain't going to call out nobody's names, but there is a list of people I want to sit down and talk with that was there at the house with Mike.
That is fly though, T. You interviewed a Jackson.
Yeah, Joe. In the midst of it. And I asked him flat out, I said, what's going on with the label? He said, oh, well, that label stuff is dead right now. I'm trying to attend to Mike. Right. So all that stuff about he was just villainous father, nah, y'all need to go on with that. It seems like all the good fathers that push their children to greatness, the Serena and Venus father, Tiger Woods father, Joe Jackson, Matthew Knowles, Beyonce's dad. We talked to him. We talked to Matthew Knowles. Y'all remember that? That's up on the socials. Go check it out. It seems like they want to vilify the Ball family, the three brothers, well, two of the brothers in the NBA. Yeah. They was vilifying their dad, and he was trying to, be boisterous about all his three sons in the NBA. And he was trying to get a team to get them all together on one team. Yeah, he was trying to do it with the Lakers. The Lakers ain't do it, And then Charlotte ain't do it.
And the Cavs, we damn sure won.
Yeah, we damn sure. We would have thought about it if he would have turned out. If he'd have turned out a good prospect, we would have thought about it. Nah. Yeah, for real, man. I don't know what's going on with them dudes. 0-2, a lot of money about to be lost. Y'all bet on it.
Man, shoot, them your peoples.
My peoples? They got to make it past the second round to be my peoples, man. Y'all got...
Just the thing, though. Detroit a good matchup for Cleveland, for real.
Yeah.
They played Orlando in the last series, and they was low-key tough for Detroit.
Yeah.
Cleveland played them last year.
Yeah, and they took us to 7. Yeah. I think this series gonna go 7.
No, I think it's gonna be like 6.
And the Cavs out of here.
That's James Harden, bro.
So we gotta get rid of him.
Man, I don't know why
He was just turning the ball over. I'm like, man, dude, crazy.
Hey, was they talking about that in Atlanta? Was they asked y'all, we are from Cleveland, what's up with the Cavs and all that?
No, ain't nobody asked about
Well, nobody cared about that shit.
No, they more so was shoot. They more so trying to show us a good time, man. Hey, man, they got great hospitality out there.
Word? Like in black-owned establishments?
Yeah.
That's good to hear because lately I've been on a rant about that, about, our customer service and from our dark people, man. It's been kind of shaky, but you say out there in Atlanta?
They gonna treat you right.
Is that right?
Yeah, because they more so, what I say is, up here, we feel like somebody owes us something.
Okay.
Down there, they respect the fact that you even took in consideration to spend money with them. Like,
Okay.
you could spend $2 and they gonna be like, man, thank you, bro. We appreciate that $2.
Wow.
We also appreciate
Man, that's glad to hear, man. That's glad to hear, man. You know, cause up here, man, it didn't got too reckless, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It didn't. It's like really the lady. I went to McDonald's earlier, and no Taco Bell. Excuse me. I gotta call it like it is. I went to Taco Bell, and the woman practically threw me my change and was like, "We ain't got no pennies. Like just accept this nigga and get out of my face," type shit, right? And I'm like, so I put her back through work. She went and brought my food. I said, "Can I get a water?" She went and got a water. I said, "You forgot the sauce." You know what I'm saying? You gonna just, you just gonna throw me my, you should have told me that before I gave my money. I would have said, "Well, give me a little extra cheese, something to make up for my missing coins."
Yeah, I know how
Don't
they
just
do
try to
that.
throw me my change like this the final word, this what we giving you.
Because it's different ways of life up here. Like people came up like when people go all the way back to like slave times, how they say it was slavery and all that. People came up north to get jobs. You know what I'm saying? And work,
Okay.
and go
And be
work in
proud.
corporations and do all that.
Be proud.
Like, you know what I'm saying? People up here not used to being entrepreneurs. Down there, they used to selling their crops. They used to getting what they could getting the best they could get. Like, and they satisfied.
And be appreciative of it.
Appreciative of it. You know
We
what
got
I'm
it.
saying?
We got it mixed up here, man.
Here is mixed up, bro. All
You
of it.
know. Yeah, like, and you know what? And you all will go spend with the light-skinned man and no questions about nothing he got going on. But you're going to a dark man's establishment and he have it all laid out for you. You ask a ton of questions that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
They had a park down there with black-owned businesses all lined up around it. And they do it every weekend.
You said a what?
I went to a shopping, it was like a shopping mall type. But it was like, I forgot what it's called.
Like a swap meet?
No, it wasn't nothing like that. It was just like a regular shopping little area. Like it had Nike
A shopping
stores.
district.
Yeah.
But it was all black-owned business.
They had black-owned businesses lined up around the other stores. Like they'd be in front of the Nike store and all these other stores. And they were selling.
Oh, like
everything.
pop-up shops?
Like pop-up shops. Man, they selling herbs. They selling herbs. See, I met a dude down there. He selling, and he got the same last name as me. He might be our cousin. For real.
Coleman.
He called me. No, dead serious though. He called me. He selling sea moss, all that, all the remedies and everything. They got the ladies over there selling baked goods. They got the ladies over there selling custom jewelry.
Yeah.
And everybody just walking around just spending money with each other, man.
Man,
that's
that's wonderful, man.
Doing commerce.
Wherever that's going on in the country, we need to celebrate that.
Yeah, that's fire out there.
We need to celebrate that, and we need to uplift those things that's happening here too. Like
That's why the foreigner come to the hood.
that's why, because they wouldn't know where to go. So they getting some kind of feedback. Something is going on. They know where to go.
They hearing about it. We doing all this
Yeah.
consuming.
Yeah, we doing all this consuming, man.
Rich in the hood.
It's foreigners getting rich off our dollar.
And we say we ain't got it.
And we say we ain't got it, man.
That's crazy.
Getting rich off our dollar. And then hire politicians and vote them in office and ain't got nothing. That's them political allies and ties. And we wonder why they ain't doing nothing for us.
All lies.
And one thing I say, from different up here and down there, I ain't seen too many foreign.
Hell no.
You ain't see too many foreigners?
Arabs
They
here.
can't make no money.
I ain't see too many. It ain't foreign.
So you ain't see the Indian subways? You ain't see the Pakistani
You might catch them. I'm not saying they not gonna be in the stores and all that. I ain't say that.
Yeah.
But the people that's really running businesses out there,
Yeah.
they look like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't spend your money with.
Yeah.
Man, they got the restaurants. They look like us. Bro.
Yeah.
They look exactly like us. Me and you. No cap.
Yeah. I'm told they got like an affluent section of Atlanta where well-to-do black people congregate, live, work, and play. Is that true? An affluent area?
Then you feel like it's all over.
All over. Huh?
Seriously.
Yeah, they call it the new Hollywood, but I don't know. I think Cleveland is the new Hollywood. You know?
Everybody say that because it's our people that's up. It's a lot of our people up.
A lot of our people.
It's a lot of our people up.
Yeah, they say it's a lot of Browns backers out there too in Atlanta.
What's that?
Browns backers, people who support the Cleveland Browns.
Oh yeah. They was talking about that up there too. People was hoping we.
Shador,
Yeah.
a lot of Shador fans.
Yeah. People was hoping that we do good this season. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like
Rashida said, "What's up, Playa T?"
Rashida Weaver.
Yeah.
What's up, Rashid? What's up, baby? Yes. Yeah, it's going down. So, yes, let's celebrate wherever there's unity. And on that note, I got to shout out the Superior Renaissance. If you don't know, we got the gala coming up June 6th. I believe that's a Saturday. Let's look back at the calendars. But June 6th, it's going to be a gala for goddesses. And we're going to have Humble G, the headline act. If anybody know anything about Humble G, he's a violinist. He's cold. He plays the violin according to hip-hop standards. He played for the president before. He went to the White House and played for the president, Obama, when Obama was in office. So big shout out to Humble G. Humble G really doing it. He's also working on the Superior Renaissance website, too. So let's support that brother. Let's support the Superior Renaissance. Those great group of people from East 105th Street to 125th Street right here in Cleveland. We're just taking command and control of our community, man. We right from this area, so we standing up. Just think of the Coleman family, how long they've been holding this community together. Think of how long Minister Rowland been stomping these grounds. Think of how my grandfather laid your cement porch. Okay, think about that. Think about how when you go on Severance and you drive and you go to Dave's and you go to all that. Yeah, that's my people doing it. When you walk across there, Mar, yeah, all right, yeah, But that's what we do, man. So workers, man, yeah, they was workers, man. It was so good to have Delisha Robinson and them on last week before last, talking about the period poverty and all of that. And Bud, you threw me for a loop because you knew about it. And she backed it up like, yeah, that's what we used to do. Stick leaves, rags. Yeah, that was real informative. And, what was really informative is, I got reminded exactly what the menstrual cycle was about. Because I forgot about that. Actually, that is, she said it's a period where women where eggs build up in their system and they be ready to get attached to a spermatozoid. And ready, the life cycle. And when it doesn't happen, it's like a natural flush.
Did she speak on the emotions though?
She was saying that's for another show. She said that, right? Yeah, she said that's for another show. Yeah, man, that's what we're gonna start to have, man. Panel discussions with people, man, young women's and young men's, and just talk about the plight and what we ought to do, what we need to do, and what we can do, and what we have done. Not so much of what we ain't done, but. That's more that's needed, Mark, with the young folks. Like, we need to start putting that together, man. Hollering at the young folks and bringing them on.
They really want to know.
Yeah, they really want. Like, I gotta shout out Jasmine's Growth in Youth because she just had an event. She had women from the homeless shelter mixed in with young girls, and the women from the women's shelter was telling their stories, and so it went awesome because. You had a young girl in there that got motivated from that. It was illmatic because, the women's got picked up and they didn't really know what they were getting into. And one woman was really negative. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna need a ride back if it ended too early. Just was real, didn't know. But when it got there and seen that they were able to give their personal testimony and somebody was listening to them, young girls was hearing them, watching them, looking at them, knowing what they want to be and don't want to be, it was just real helpful. So anytime that kind of impact is going on in the community, you got to applaud that. So, yeah, the hood, man, because that's where the personal testimony is at. It ain't in Hollywood. Those stories are made up. I be checking out all the shows and I love them, like Fat Joe, and I love all the shows, right? But they keep circulating the same people on their shows. And it's the same stories. And I remember what Bud told me a long time ago. They be seeing us and they want to do like we do.
Yeah, for sure. And what I've been noticing, they do like they want to dive deeper into back in the day old school hip hop stories. Like, man,
Yeah.
we don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, right. Y'all hear that? The youth said they don't know nothing about it. They ain't really too care about that. You know?
We ain't still investigating. R.I.P. to Tupac and Biggie. We respect them.
Yeah.
We ain't want even
Right.
that happen, man.
You turn all the podcasts on now, it's about some story about Pac and what happened. Like, man, come on. Right, come on, man. I know y'all see what we do and y'all appreciate it, but y'all got to start supporting, man, and make a financial contribution. Support the hood, man. Support the hood, man. I ain't about to go out there and spend it all up on some miles or some tree or some liquor. No, we talking about building up this community.
Don't be in fear of the advancement.
Don't be in fear of the advancement of us. It seemed like, it seemed.
You coming with us, man.
Yeah, you coming with us. How you know that to be true? Because we can't do anything alone.
Seriously.
You can't do anything alone, man. You can't do nothing alone. You better thank the hunters out there for going to get your food, because you ain't hunting it. You better thank Dave's and them because they storing it. You ain't storing it. You act out like you out here by yourself. You ain't out here by yourself, man. You get help, man. Hollywood in the hood is here to help, man. Hey, big shout out to Stereo. He called us the other day. He back in the country. Our beloved brother of ours. He said he's back in town for a funeral. We hate that he had to come all the way back for a funeral. That's tough. But, he's out there in Africa, and we wish him the best out there in his endeavors. And to our friends out there, stay down with us. Keep sending people our way. Y'all know who you are. We appreciate y'all. But you was talking about jogging shoes, huh? We on to that?
Oh, yeah, Hollywood in the hood, jogging shoes.
Hollywood in the hood jogging shoes. What y'all know about that? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, we blowing, man.
If y'all a designer out there and you got some design concepts, get on with us.
Man, any kind of anything, any narrative.
Any narrative. If you got textiles and material and you want to work with us, get in touch with us.
If you got dreams, you want to make it.
If you got dreams and you want to make it, you want to accomplish your dreams and goals, we can help you with that. We can help you with that. We just had a lady on. She got a leather company. Y'all been seeing it, AMS Leather, Amanda Marie Santiago. She's getting in touch with, she said, when you come on the Playa T show, a lot of eyes get on you. A lot of eyes get on you. That's what she said. Go look up on the social media. I be posting the comments these people say. I be posting it.
We're the only platform that's going to get you out here. I mean, we're going to do it.
The only platform.
The only platform.
Only way people really get on TV besides us. You either got to harm somebody.
Yeah, there you talk about it, Miles. Or get
You
harmed.
got to get harmed.
Yeah. You got to be a victim or you got to harm somebody.
Really, yeah, or you quit. What you going to do? What?
Yeah.
Acting or you making some music?
Yeah, you shoot it. You got a wicked, like my nigga Biggie say, you got a wicked jump shot.
Yeah, that's it, or a jump shot.
You got a jump shot, you can rap, you can sing, you can dance. Other than that, they not checking for you. That's the lie they tell you. That's not true.
Seriously.
And these Moldovan kids, they got nothing but talent.
Yeah, it's nothing but talent within our ranks, man.
Nothing but talent.
Nothing but talent across the board. Y'all know who you are. And a lot of y'all get in touch with us and you want to, get out there, and we appreciate that. Just start spreading the word.
Hey, you seen an interview I've seen that you posted. You had Gian C on here?
Yeah, Ted Ginsey.
I want to hear
We had to put that up because it was the NFL draft, and we had to show that, you know.
He the hottest thing in the draft.
He the hottest thing. Like,
He ain't playing.
listen, Arville Reese, that just got selected by the New York Giants, he's a pupil of Ted Ginn Sr. Ted Ginn raised him up. He just got signed by the Giants.
Somebody's a boy from the neighborhood. He from the neighborhood.
Yeah, he from the neighborhood. His uncle been on our show a couple times. Y'all remember Chef Teasley down at Edwin's? He's the chef. Yeah, that's Arville Reese's uncle.
Swear, you talking about the chef that's in that got the class?
Yeah, that teaches the class that came on the show a couple times.
Right.
Yeah. You know, he ain't no slouch. Him and his brother, they were celebrity chefs for football and basketball and baseball teams before his brother got murdered.
I've been saying Chef T was a big time people.
And they like the Amish. They rehabilitate houses from the ground up. Chef Teasley. He ain't just a chef. He can build a house from the ground up. You know, that's what he do.
What's up with that one couple that came? I wasn't here for the show, but they came on here and he proposed to his wife.
Oh yeah,
What's up
yeah.
with that, man?
You know what? Yeah.
Barbecue.
I forget the last name, but yeah, I remember the lady and the man. Teddy Bear is her name on Instagram. Teddy Bear, Teddy. Yeah, but I remember when they came on. That was a great show. The guy kneeled down and proposed to her on the show. On the show, you don't remember that, bud? But you weren't here? Dang, yeah, he proposed to her on the show. She said yeah on the show.
That was wild. I'm like, what?
Yeah. And that's funny, yeah, because we went press cover that DJ because we got pictures, me and you together at the whatever that was to celebrate, you know, them giving their vows. Yeah, I remember that show. We done had some really great shows with people coming on. Like it's one of the realest platforms. I mean, I ain't sitting up here blowing smoke up you. I'm just trying to implore you that if you just now tuning into this, you know, this not gonna be your last time. Especially if you go on our social medias and check out the clips of the people that's coming on. It's everyday people and celebrities. We sit with them all, from the highest to the lowest. We blowing them up. And y'all seen that write-up they did about us? Cleveland Magazine wrote an article about us in Cleveland Magazine. A lot of Europeans is hitting me up now and following us on the social media. A lot of business people, too. I think they want to come on, so we're going to have to double back. You know what I'm saying?
Coming soon too, man.
Big.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah?
We probably be playing. We getting back in the lab, y'all. I know y'all ain't seen us in a while.
Yeah. We do need to hop back in the lab, though, on the show side, and bring y'all a big event with some talent, man, like we do. People remember us about that to this day. You know, we had some really big shows.
We might need to throw a networking event, man, with a whole bunch of different entrepreneurs, and we have a panel discussion. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody talking. That'll be live.
Yeah. Think about what we need to think about. We want to have it here? Yeah, huh? That'll be nice, yeah. Y'all, give us some input. Y'all out there, if you want to be a part of it, you got some topics you think we ought to talk about, some young people we need to get with, hit us up. Y'all know the social medias. Hit us up. You're here at the website. You can chat right now. You know, hit us up. If you want to chat later, you ain't got the time right now, we'll go back and look at it. You know, that's what we do. Yeah, I was looking at some of the old footage we did with the seminars when we had the book out here. You know, okay, that's just how it is. We'll argue right here on TV. We'll argue. We'll get our situation together. You know, right on TV. You know what I'm saying? That's where they do it. Especially right here in this building, they pantomime. This building's like sacred ground, man. It's sacred ground. I'm telling you, sacred ground. You know, I mean, like for real, you know. And it'd be so funny because when I run into people, who've driven past or walked past and they seen what's going on, maybe seen the billboard, and they be like, oh, that was you? Wow. And then, I didn't even know that was there. I didn't know what was going on there this whole time. That's your favorite line. It's all about you. Step it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, they gone. Oh, yeah. It's all about you. And you know what? Time to time, I be pulling y'all walk down the street, and we catch you, and you stand in front of the sign, you speak your piece. We really appreciate that. We really turn up when the weather turn on that. You know, we try to do that, try to just keep great information out there in front of you all. You know. Yeah, exactly, Marn. That's exactly. Hey, I seen y'all remember the actor Hakeem Sharif that came on the show recently? I just seen a movie of his. That dude is dope. I seen a movie where he was a killer home healthcare aide. He was a killer one. Man, we done had some real people on here that's doing real things out there, and they're being an shining example in the hood, man. People that you could touch.
Man, you know who else blowing up too?
Who?
Well, what else? Company blowing up. Well, Mike Berry, he been doing his thing.
Mike is doing his thing.
HWIC. Do we own that? Or
No, Mike ain't a part of HWIC. No,
okay.
No, he ain't a part. He got his own thing, but no, they doing it too.
They've been doing things together though. Like,
They've been, yep. Mike, man, Mike Skip Thomas Productions.
Right.
Yeah, he got a lot of stuff on Tubi, man. It's a lot of Clevelanders with Tubi movies on Tubi right now. My girl, she.
Ray to drop another one. What's up, Ray?
Yeah, Ray Jr. Ray. You know, I got to say to Ray, he been inviting us out to events too, man.
For real?
Yeah, he has been. Ray, it ain't like we ain't trying to get with you. Just ain't worked out like that, Ray.
Army ain't show up, man. We both.
Like he had the one event with Gilly and them, you know.
You was supposed to go play in the game.
Yeah, man. Yup. Yeah, I really wanted to do that too. Ray, you can put me down. Just let me know, man, ahead of time sometime, man. Please, you know. You know. Because Ray doing it, man. He doing it big. Ray got a residency at one of those colleges where he teaches film and video.
And at the high school too, at Shaw.
At Shaw High School? Yeah, that's what he was doing there. I think that's why he had Gilly and Wallow and them down there.
He got an actual class there. So you feel me? Any students want to go sign up, it's there, it's at the high school, you feel me?
Man, giving back.
It's every year round, you know.
Giving back. I don't know what Chase doing. You know, Chase looking like he just put up some footage. He was on stage. You know, so maybe he getting back in the music side of things. I don't know. You know, I was trying to think like, because is Ray still doing the music? I know he doing it in the films.
Ray going crazy with them films.
Yeah, Ray going crazy with them films. I want to see Chase get back into things. You know, Chase, we got to get you on, man. Because you was going to come on right before you got pinched, man. You know, right before you got pinched, man. Y'all remember that? He spoke with some white dudes, and next thing he was all caught up and twisted up. You know, you got to come on home to your peoples, man. Come on home, man. Come on home, man. That's all I'm going to say to y'all out there. Come on home. We here. We got the door open. You know, we got the door open, man. Straight up and down. A lot of y'all trying to keep your name attached to us. You know who you are. You know, but we stand out like the sun in a candle. You know how you can't hold a candle to the sun? You can't do that. You know, you can't do that. Y'all know Beachberry from Nuts.
The only thing get rid of darkness is light.
The only thing that get rid of darkness is light.
I'm like
Shining.
Seriously, though.
You ain't in the dark, man, messing with PlayaT.com. Man, something, man, something.
You know they want to block our lights so bad.
Listen, you want to come on, you want to tell your story, hit the numbers up. You know, 216-862-3373.
Feel good.
216-507-0814. 440-691-7868. Hit the numbers up. Come tell your story.
And if you don't hear from Playa T or me, it ain't valid.
It ain't right. If you
Don't let nobody fool you, man.
don't let nobody fool you, man. Don't let nobody fool you. You gotta remember, we didn't shut down when y'all was wearing masks.
Yeah, don't let nobody do that.
We ain't do it.
Don't let nobody do that, man.
We didn't shut down when y'all was wearing masks. When y'all was going to chow, we didn't shut down. You know what I'm saying, bud? None at all, baby. None at all. You know, ain't no stopping us now. We on the move. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. You know, so listen, come tell your story. Y'all like that commercial we did with Sherrod B? That was dope. That was dope, Miles. That was a dope viral. Like a lot of people, y'all seeing that, and y'all like, and they stay. You know, that whole little, all them young people that's been coming on the show recently, they've been staying down with us, rocking.
People was a little mad. They like, damn, why we ain't get this from no commercial? But it's cool though.
Is that right?
You want to come in and shoot a commercial? You already come do that.
Y'all hear that? Yeah, y'all hear that?
We ain't picking songs. We ain't picking particular people.
Y'all hear that? Maybe we need to hit a few people up then.
For sure.
You know, because that was a dope viral with Sherrod B. And Sherrod is doing it, man. I'm really proud.
That concert went, man.
Man, I'm really proud of dude, man. His material,
Everybody on there.
he got some dope material. And Anonymous, dope material. Bella Simone, they all rocking right now. You know, Shalasia, you know, and they all stay interested in the content we producing. So that's great synergy, man. You know, that's great synergy, straight up and down. What's up with you, Mark? What's up with the, you know, with the caramel and everything?
Caramel, their last season, well, this season is ending.
This theater season is ending, coming to a close.
Well, it's already over with Jubilee. They had a good run out, majority sold out shows.
Majority sold out shows. And you was doing your thing on the engineering side, on the sound side?
On the sound side, except for one show I didn't make it. I was at Cleveland Playhouse, and I was doing something else for a different show. But majority, I was behind the sound.
You hear that? Growth and maturation. Growth and maturation, man. You know, I applaud you for that, brother. Staying busy, man, you know. Heck yeah, shining the light. So listen, man, you got young people, you got older people, whatever you are, if you want to come down here and be a part of what we got going on, come down here and talk to us. Find out how you can get in the mix. You know, find out. Make yourself useful, man. We can use you, but we ain't going to abuse you. You know, you can make yourself useful, because if you can't make yourself useful, you're useless.
Don't just sit there and listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what you're saying. Actually do it.
Yeah, don't just get up. Get up and come down. You out there saying, well, they only doing the show on Fridays. I wish they'd pick it back up like how they used to. Well, we want to do that. That ain't no easy task.
We always had shows on Fridays. What we was doing the other day?
No, more than one show. More than
what?
we used to do Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We did when we first started.
We did that?
For a very short time. It wasn't long. It wasn't long. It wasn't long. No, but you brought it up not too long ago.
Oh, yeah, about doing that, though.
Yeah.
I was just wondering when we did do it, though.
Yeah, no, we did it, but it wasn't long. Yeah.
That's probably when it was the Playa T, That's Me show.
Yeah, exactly. Because that didn't last long either. That ain't last long either. No, we did it, and we was putting them videos out on DVD, and then it slowed down, baby, because it's a lot of work into going into a live show. You know, it's a lot of work. So, you know, we got a great team that's dedicated, you know, so we ain't going nowhere. But, you know, if y'all want to see us grow, y'all got to help us out, man. You know, so young people out there, we need your energy, your time and effort. Come down here and get in the mix, man. Come be a part of the team, man, for real. You know, come be a part of the team. You got people like Shamar, you got people like DJ, Miles.
Ain't no politics of
Yeah, there ain't no politics, ain't no big eyes or little U's.
Yeah, man, just come on.
We got rid of all the big eyes. Well, we didn't get rid of nobody. They went out on their own.
On their own.
The big eyes and the little U's.
You know what they say? Authenticity will bring out the truth. All the time.
Authenticity
You know what I'm
brings out the truth, man.
Like, seriously, you know what I'm saying? You only can fake it for so long.
You can only fake it for so long, man.
Serious.
Y'all think we'd be able to do this long faking?
Come on, man. Not 20 plus years.
Faking?
I'll turn 25 this year. Man, we 20 plus years.
Happy belated, too.
Sheesh.
Happy belated.
Thank
You know, we got little babies around here that wasn't even in life, wasn't even born, man.
you.
You know. How did Chocolate do that? How did you...
Juju, like, we got a TV show?
Juju, man, that dude's so amazing, man. Yeah, he looked ready and prime too. We need to start getting him down here more involved.
Ready, man.
Yeah, you know,
Get ready, man.
cause Swole be rocking with us, man. Swole be trying to be incognito, so I share a little bit of his stuff because I know he like to be incognito. You know what I'm saying? I share a little bit, let you know so you'll know what's going on with our squad. But, I can't, I'll try to put too much of his business out there, you know what I'm saying? But y'all seen us, man, y'all seen the pic. How did your niece, she had a great time out there?
Yeah, she like, I'm like, yeah, Maloney, get in a picture with Boosie. She like, I don't know him.
She said that, I don't know him.
Yeah.
Did he hear? Yeah, I don't know him. What that tell you? That's somebody that's going to grow up and get to know him. They don't know him. That means you got to stay busy.
He'll be an old man.
He'll be an old man. You got to stay busy. You got to stay working, man. You can't be out here waiting to die.
That's all he's doing, waiting to die.
Waiting to die? Well, I hope y'all took some out of this, man. We try to talk about current events. We try to talk about things that's going on. Y'all see what's up with Trump and them? They ain't playing no games, man. We about ready for this to be over with them gas prices, man.
Man, my gas goes $5.30 a gallon.
I was just listening to Al's son down here at Al's. He was like, yeah, man, I just put 25 in the tank. Man, I ain't go nowhere in the car, man. Yeah, man. $25 ain't the same $25 no more.
And it's running out fast. Man, it's like they put water in that shit.
Yeah, it's running out fast.
Yeah.
Fill my tank up. Really, $36 fill my tank up.
$36 fill your tank. What kind of vehicle you got, brother?
Well, my Cortec premium.
Okay.
So you feel me? It usually take 36. But lately, like, I've been putting $40 in there, it still ain't filled.
Wow.
I'm like, man, it's getting hot.
Scarcity, man. Scarcity.
It's getting hot.
Man, yeah, I mean, it's tough, but listen, I hope this stuff is over with real quick, rather sooner than later. Especially, you got to kind of love how where it's at right now. It's not like a real big serious world war right now. China and Russia ain't really got involved too much. America doing just enough to where they not, step. Hey, no, what's funny though, because Trump said, yeah, we're gonna have the freedom of navigation thing going on where they're gonna escort the ships that's stuck there, right? And then they start catching hell, and then next thing you know, he paused that. But you know why he paused that? Because they shooting missiles at the carrier, man. These jokers ain't playing, man. But see, here's the thing. Like, we totally messed up their Army and Navy, but they situated their Navy where they got a bunch of smaller boats. They don't deal with the big boats. They invested in small, quick-sized boats that could shoot missiles and run and get back out the way. And so when they approach a Navy ship, it's like 50 or 60 of them. And you can't kill everybody. So them carriers been have to pull back. You don't know what's going to happen, man. I don't know what's going to happen, man. I'm just blessed that we live in the best country in the world. So I don't want to talk too much down on the country I live in. I got to roll with the winners. So I've been told. How about I go back overseas then and, nah. This the best country in the world.
We protecting about 2 bodies of water.
Yeah, I'm going to champion this country. I don't want to see it go to the shitter. So I'm going to call out injustice as I see it. But, hey, I ain't going to complain about being on the winning side either. Because I don't want them Chinese people coming over here and opening up shop. You know.
Brother overseas.
Your brother overseas?
He in the Air Force.
He in the Air Force? What's his job in there? He don't fly the planes, do he?
I believe he
Engineering, maintenance. See, I know a lot of young dudes right now.
Would he be on the ships?
I believe he in the ship, but I believe he's actually like deployed.
He's the what?
Shit.
Deployed.
Avoid.
Deployed.
Deployed. Yeah, out there at one of them. Out there right now where, deployed. In the thick of it. Yeah. Yeah. That ain't. No, but I know a lot of young men right now with that on their mind right now because they don't got nothing to do. They tired of school. No, a couple people been asking me, so what you think of the military? Because they knew I was in the military. And I'm going to say this. That's like a last resort. Because you can get your stuff together. You can get in there. You can get some discipline. You can get some benefits. You can get situated, but you can also lose your life. And right now, yeah, they don't tell you that. And right now, it's real sensitive. You can end up in a war zone. So let that be your last resort. Let that be your last. I'm going to leave y'all with that on that note. If you're a young man, you're a young woman, and you're of age, and it's time to get out of the house, it's time to get on your own, yet you don't have a business, you're not an entrepreneur, you're not moving and shaking, and you're thinking about doing something different and doing something like that. Hey, let that be your last resort because, what could happen is you could die. And you wouldn't even know why you died. You wouldn't even know why you died or what you're dying for. So just make it your last resort. Don't be out here not doing anything. Don't be out here not doing anything. Do something constructive that'll get you to the next positive moment and start building from there. That's what I'm going to say. So on that note, I want to thank everybody that tuned in and watched me run my mouth for this period of time. We appreciate you tuning in. We don't know what happened to Letitia Aguilar, but we wish the best for her. Playa T, that's me, Hollywood in the Hood. Yeah, that's what we can do, man. Just the current events and doing shit like that. Yeah. Yeah.